Hello guys, my name is Jana. I'm streaming especially for you from UkraineDating.tv from Sumy City, Ukraine. And today I am instead of our amazing, beautiful young Julia from UK because she has her birthday. So you guys can congratulate Julia when she would have her live stream. And today, my today's topic would be that's what makes you attracted to Slavic women. Let's take a look for this short video, and after we would watch the video, I would put a streamer link. I would remind you that we still have this opportunity to meet face to face on camera to have kind of mock video date with me. So I would put the streamer link here into our chat, and first we would discuss our today's topic. So more educational information for you guys.
Feminists beware. I have to kind of warn you in advance. A lot of the information that I'm going to throw at you in this video you're not going to like and therefore are probably going to try to resist. What I'm about to tell you is an element of female biology that does not need to be fixed for a woman physically. Attraction is about matching up with a person who will protect you, produce healthy offspring, and provide for you and those offspring. The man is your ticket to survival. No matter how much the modern world has changed, and no matter how much feminists absolutely hate looking at that truth, it's still the truth for women today on a physical, biological level. A vulnerable male leaves a woman in the position to feel like she has to do it all herself and fend for herself. This means that a male who lacks masculinity, or those masculine traits which a woman needs in a relationship in order to feel good, she ultimately feels alone, or at best, with a nice sidekick or servant.
Okay, I would like to know your opinion about this topic. So let's start our conversation. So first is physical attraction. Guys, I believe it is very much important. I know that I told here many times, plenty of times, that not necessarily to be a super handsome guy and has a top model face for men, which is true. But physical attraction, it's not just to have, attractive face features. Physical attraction is a little bit deeper when a woman has this physical interest to you. And I believe that it's more even producing on a chemical level. So very average looking men can be super attractive to a woman. Uh, More important, how your manners are, how your behavior is, all those qualities, especially which were mentioned above, masculine qualities. So when a woman can see that average looking man, but he is serious, he can be a good protector, he can solve his own problems, he can stand by his woman and his family members. So that brings as well physical attraction. And without this physical attraction, I don't believe that this union can last for a long time just to feel comfortable together. So if you, for example, a good provider, again, guys, I would return to some comments which very often popping up under our videos and shorts, like you need to be rich if you have a thick wallet, then you will be successful. No, guys, not necessarily, because if you have thick wallet and still lack of masculine qualities, no physical attractions there, you would be just another sponsor for women, which morals allow them to, spend time and build fake relationships with this guy. But if he would not have money one day without physical attraction, of course, she wouldn't stay next to this man. So, of course, this excitement about men is important from woman's side, absolutely important. Second is about to see that you can be provider. Guys, I don't know how is your system at United States or Canada or any other foreign country. Here in Ukraine, when a woman get married and pregnant, she can work till 7 months of her pregnancy, And then, like our government, count that it's already difficult, physically difficult for women to visit her working place because she has, some big belly and like other sort of things she needs to prepare, and it's quite tough. So our women has this vacation for child treatment, 3 years in Ukraine. Depends on career, of course. Some women would prefer to go to their working place earlier. Again, it depends what kind of work she's doing for. It's not that much typical that our women would have, some great career, some very harsh profession, or even their own business. Some cases exist, of course, and women can, after 1 month of childbirth, already can start working. But it's some exceptions, I would say. Of course, majority of women, they have to stay next to a child at least minimum 1 year, which is very much important, to take care of your own child, to feed, to bring, to give this love and care. And during this period, so from her moments, last weeks of her pregnancy until minimum 1 year, woman wouldn't receive any salary. So she, officially, she keeping her working place, but of course she doesn't earn anything from her job. And we receiving social security payment from our government, which is of course very little and obviously not enough to provide for a child. I would say that I have a pregnant girlfriend right now, and she says it would be her second child. And she says that probably you can buy just one pack of dumpers. So you might understand that a single woman without a man who can be a real strong provider just wouldn't be able to provide for herself and child and to pay all her bills, to buy good quality food, which is very much important for women with a child, and the rest of things, all the clothes and so on. So, of course, guys, it's normal and natural when a woman seeking for a partner who would be equal to her or a little bit above or way above. It's up to woman to her qualities if physical attraction is there and man can be a good provider for this family. Of course, every woman would feel secure. It's financial security, physical security. Of course, we need as well emotional security. So still this moment for women is very vulnerable, yeah, and every woman with the traditional values and traditional mindset, of course she would like to have kids. It's our like biological priorities, and of course woman before she would come to this point, of course she would be ready to have kids. Not just, it's not like just a check mark, right? Of course she would be ready when she would have this reliable partner. So guys, it is important. I don't know if anyone has argues, some feminist movement like woman can build her career, provide for herself. My own assumption that a woman who earning more, who can build more than a man can provide for family, just wouldn't respect this man on a serious, reliable like level. A woman would feel that she, look at her partner a little bit from above. And such couples as well exist. I would say again more like an exception. But what you can see with such couples, a woman would talk a little bit from above, and she would understand that I'm ahead, and what she says, she I think that a man like must do. So she would be a leadership in these relationships, which of course affecting masculinity of a man. And I don't believe in success of such unions. So I don't think that anything wrong here, and all of us, we have our roles in these relationships. Of course, guys, it's the same beneficial for you to have your offspring, and it's amazing, enjoyable moments when you can raise kids together, when you know that someone would have your genes. Uh, it's the way all generations live in, right? So of course it's normal when a man would be that provider. Then of course woman, when she already grew up, child or children, of course when they get older and start in this system with the children garden, with the school, with university, and then kids grown up, of course women then can as well uh, go to work and help to provide for family budget. But still, those roles are important. And as I heard, guys, from Western side, from a woman who live in there, I would be glad to introduce you this lady soon as a streamer. So some like inside information, yeah, from Western country. Still, women who has career, they expecting that a man would earn more, and still expecting that a man would be provider, even without kids, still on the stage of dating, just in relationships. So impossible to deny that, right? And of course, men with the lack of masculine qualities, mm, many standards exist, and they exist for a reason. And when a woman can deal with any man and can see that he cannot protect, solve the problem, she would feel like, okay, if you cannot do this, I have to do this. But it like switching roles, and then a woman would came to this masculine mode. She would be more aggressive, stressed out, and women just cannot, due to our nature, we cannot solve all the situation with the calm mind, the same like you guys can. So any small situation, doesn't matter what kind of situation, anything what women need to resolve when she has a small child, and all the home chores, she would feel just stressed out. And it wouldn't be enjoyable when a man would be next to such type of woman, because always she would be argumentative, combative, like bossy woman. I don't truly believe that any of you would enjoy such kind of communication. Guys, let me show you my introduction video for those of you who don't know me, and then I would put my streamer's link. Welcome back. As I promised, I would paste a copy, a streamer link. So those of you who want to talk to me today, if you have any kind of questions, so of course you are welcome to join. We will have a conversation with you. Probably you want to know, always easier to give some education, some suggestions and tips when I have certain situation to describe. Okay, so probably if you have some, I can give my opinion if you're interested to know our Ukrainian ladies mindset. Okay, we'll go to the chat to read all your comments, to greet all of you, our wonderful followers. I'm glad to see you all today. What? Привет, Жаночка. Hello. Hello, what? Juan Antonio, привет, lovely lady Жаночка. Have a wonderful live stream. I look forward to learning what attracts a beautiful Ukrainian lady. You know what attracts. Definitely you know. Masculine qualities and being a man. Just be yourself, guys. Don't forget about traditional roles. And happy Thursday, Jana and everyone. Hi, and thank you. Thank you, yeah. What? Sign number one, eye contact shows confidence. Sign number two, communication necessary to keep interest. Sign number three, flowers, courtship, chivalry. Okay, let's start. Eye contact shows confidence. Confidence shows, of course, not just eye contact. Eye contact, it would be just first step, which can attract attention and show to a woman that you have some intentions to get know this woman. To a certain extent, of course, it shows your confidence, and after that, of course, more other things, manners, and behavior from your side would show the confidence. Confidence, guys, I would translate from woman's language to understandable language. Everything you do and how sure you are that you're not afraid, that you can approach this woman would show your confidence when you don't afraid to look at a woman, to start to talk to her, to invite her somewhere for a date, for a cup of coffee. Communication necessary to keep interest, absolutely, because communication is exactly the first stage of relationships, and during communication you can find out your lifestyle and interests and life goals, which would show your compatibilities for future. You would have your impression, woman have would have her impression, and because of this excitement or lack of excitement, it would be exactly your decision. Do you want to pursue this woman? And as well for woman would be an indicator, does she want to accept this courtship from you exactly? So without interest and communication, nothing would happen. And the thing here is not necessarily need to be a scientist to support interest in communication. It's not about any degree. It's more about your personality, your qualities, your manners, things you're interested in about. So of course, woman would be attracted to a man who has some knowledges in different areas of life. And not necessarily that woman would share these interests with you when you just show that you have certain amount of skills and knowledges about any area of life, and you can share this experience and to bring some new knowledges. For women, it would be interesting and exciting. It doesn't mean that you need to make a lecture to this woman, yeah, and every time you meet and you would talk and describe some things. But to be able to point out, exactly the most interesting moments about things you really understand and know, of course, that would be grateful, guys. Me personally, I really admire and appreciate when a man has these basic knowledges to understand, to feel people, to read people. So it's not specific sphere, it's not even psychology. It's your life experience when you can see the person and like have your judgment, understanding how to deal with this person, what any person try to show with their behavior, and you understand exactly how to deal. This is very attractive because it shows that you are mature guy with the life experience, and you can figure out any situation. Flowers, courtmanship, of course, guys, that can be even a deal breaker if a woman cannot see that type of courtship. So you guys, Western men, you have different culture. Our cultures are different, and for our women this is really important, not just because just to receive some flowers. with those flowers, it would be a message to a woman, at least that you trying to invest and have some, not necessarily serious intentions, but at least some intentions. You try to know her, you try to please her. Without flowers at all, just with interest in communication, most likely women will accept this communication as you try to, I would say, nightstand or casual dating, something like that. So it would be very, very shallow courtship if you just would be charismatic, handsome guy who just, confident and can approach a woman. That's as well important, okay? But without this flowers courtship, not just flowers, I mean, like to invite a woman to interesting events, to spend time together, to pay bills for dinner or for whatever excursion or event you will visit. So in this way, you showing to a woman that you want to take care of her, that you try to be a man, and you have romantic intentions, yeah, because other way, like why you would spend time, invest your time and money uh, to spend time with her. So for our women, it's really important. It would be at least just some desirable things. It is exactly an indicator, do you like her or not? No flowers, it means you're not that serious. So this woman for you, just another woman who you're able to talk and to bring some compliments. So this is important, of course. And the more your relationships developing, of course, women would expect some gifts, some time together. So some level of investment would show to her level of your serious intentions. In my culture, it works like this. What? You see such things in modern day TV shows. Strong woman with the bumbling idiot boyfriend husband who is basically the sidekicker. This unfortunately sets a wrong example of what a man should be. That's a time for joking around and having a fun time with the lady, but not all the time. This is a very pity example, pity situation, because such men would be not just a loser inside his family. He would be a loser around, in general in society, because every person who would see such type of relationships, exactly, he would be claimed as a loser because a woman riding these relationships. And my guess that all over the world it wouldn't be something honorable. Thomas, hello to you. You want to be an arm candy? Bill, hello to you, dearest Jana. Nice of you sharing your thoughts today. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, mm, we're trying to again and again to point out the major things which can show you the way you can be successful. It's not necessarily that men would take all these tips and start actions immediately. But I'm luckily to see such situations with my own eyes. I have a real example with my clients, with my couple from Match Guarantee, and they had communication, successful Zoom introduction, some communication back and forth, which was quite reserved, I would say. And they still support in this communication. Both of guys from both sides, they're young but serious, to start serious relationships, which would lead to a family life. But this communication probably was quite tense to shallow. Woman was very reserved, but she has tough times right now because she lives in a not very safe area. I suggested to deliver flowers to my client. To my client was my suggestion, like, can you please do that and support her? She at least would feel until you can be able to meet in person. What else you can do on distance? What another way to show your support, that you're thinking, that you're trying to lighten your mood and day? With you cannot change this situation, these circumstances with this war. You cannot by click of fingers just to meet somewhere and to start living together. But at least you can court on a decent level. He sent flowers the next day, and response was like, Jana, thank you for tips. What else you can suggest? Because I really had immediate positive effect, and her communication changed. And guys, it worked this way with a woman. It's easy. I think it's the most easiest way. Of course, everyone can send flowers, but if it is so easy, why not all men understand and doing this? Interesting point of view. Juan Antonio explains to Thomas, from what we've been told, Slavic women are very wary of extremely physically attractive men. They are seen as players. Guys, of course, still handsome men would be attractive for a woman. But for those guys, major indicator would be, which would describe his personality, is exactly his masculine behavior, that he would be serious, a bit reserved to other people. We cannot choose our face, especially men. You as well can have different style with your haircut, with your beard. Still can play around your style, but women, a little bit more flexible the way we can present our appearance, our face, even with our hairstyle, with the makeup. For guys, everything usually mostly the way you are by nature. And attractive, handsome guys, they of course didn't choose their appearance. Nothing wrong to be attractive men. More important, how those men would behave. Uh, Many women would accept handsome men as a player exactly just because attractive men would be more successful, less effort to approach any woman because he is attractive, and more women would agree, to date him, and he would have just more options. And if a woman is serious, she would not buy this handsome face indoors. She would take a look on your behavior and judge about your behavior. If she can see that you are a player, that you think that I'm handsome man, so then I can relax and do nothing. No, it's not gonna work. Use demands and standards to attractive guys would be absolutely the same than to not attractive men. A woman still would expect that a man would be serious, that he would be a good provider and protector, and all these kind of securities. So demands would be the same, just women always. I had one live stream in the past exactly according to this topic. Um, Many women would be concerned today to date very handsome men, just because in our brain we like expect to see a couple when a woman would be a little bit more beautiful. What like other things she can like bring into this relationship? For men, more important is physical attraction. And when a man already handsome, for women would be more difficult to be equal and above. So it would be higher demands to this woman always to treat herself, always to be beautiful. And of course, she as well would be concerned that this man would be mm, not that loyal, that he would have some options or like hints or invitations or, some approaching from other women. And that is why maybe for handsome guys would be some um, stronger selection according to his qualities. But Janочка, depending on the job, we have a similar thing here with the pregnant women. Some continue to work until shortly before giving birth, but those are often seated office jobs. Right, but still, guys, I don't think it would be very comfortable for women, if possible. But it is very challenging. Women obviously very vulnerable at this moment. Last months of her pregnancy and just recently after the childbirth. So of course she wants to be just a woman, just a mother. She just learning how to be a mother. She would dedicate all herself to a family because now some new person appeared in the family who 24/7 constantly needs attention. So of course woman would want to relax and to take all other responsibilities from her shoulders and not even to think what you would eat tomorrow, what ingredients she has at her fridge, to cook a meal for a family. Are the bills being paid? Of course, she wants to enjoy this moment and return back to her healthy physical shape. So it is a challenge for women, and just a strong man can be that reliable partner. And in wild nature is the same. Males have a competition, and the strongest who is a winner. So female animal would choose this winner because of healthy offspring, because she would know that she and her offspring would be protected. Ark, hello. hmm Hello, hello. Good day, guys. Glad to see you all. Don't tr- don't treat this too. Hi to you. Hello, everyone, and hello, Jana. Your fashion is so fantastic. Oh, wow, thank you. Your clothes, your hair, and your accessories are always so elegant and feminine. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like, guys. You are a beautiful angel of elegance and sincerity. Oh, I'm just blossoming. Thank you. Juan Antonio, women have an innate ability to determine a man's level within moments of entering a room. Mhm. She uses her senses to make this determination. She can see how a man carries himself, dresses, overall shape. Absolutely, those factors would be primer, not just your face. You know, exist some guys who are handsome looking just by their face features, and they still can be losers just because they have lack of certain qualities. They cannot be at a very good life position. They can have some annoying uh, features at their behavior about their behavior. And women wouldn't choose this man, guys. It's you choosing a woman according to her look, and then even you would still be attracted to her inner world. But of course, this first um, like this appearance still a number one for you guys. For women, if she can see your qualities, doesn't matter how you look like, but of course, how you treat yourself, how you keep yourself, what is your shape. Shape is as well kind of indicator of your health. So obviously, if a woman can see that men like very thin or overweight, it it doesn't look that much manly, and woman would think in any urgent situation, is this man able to protect me? Your style, your clothes would as well tells a lot, at least about your lifestyle, your status, and your probably circle of communication. So if a woman can see that you obviously out of shape and out of style, it means that this man can be quite delusional, because of course every one of us has mirrors in our home, and you can see your reflection. And if you think that everything is okay with you when it's obviously out of modern standards, uh, that would be a sign for a woman that this man kind of delusional, something like that. Obviously, women would not feel comfortable with a man who cannot, take make a good choice how to be well groomed, how to be neat, how to be trendy. Trendy doesn't mean that a man might be um, fashion looking. It's more about how to be okay, how not to be this white crown in the crowd when everyone would look and have a question in the head, what's wrong with this guy? So if not this case, just to have, normal, appropriate, neat clothes, that is okay. That is interesting question, and then this question is not for me. Of course, this question is more for you guys. So give me please your honest opinion. Do you think that every extremely beautiful woman is a player? Don't read this too. I thought I changed my handle to Bob Scott, my real name. I have to check my settings again. I apologize for nicknames still being shown. Oh, don't worry. Like I just didn't know that you changed, and wasn't sure that you okay. To show your real face, not face. Sorry, name here. So okay. So if you already type this message, for me, of course, it would be easier just to read your name. Okay, Bob, thank you. Juan Antonio, to Bill, I don't think women would mistake me as a player. I am a serious man. A smart woman will sense through my words plus actions how serious I am. Yeah, exactly, guys. So it doesn't mean that every handsome guy is a player. It's, as I explained above, it's more about the way you behave yourself. Your actions would show everything. Doesn't matter, even words, of course, they important, they attractive for women's ears, but just words wouldn't work. But your actions, how stable you are with your actions, exactly would be an indicator for every woman. How serious you are? Are you a player? So many red flags exist, and a mature woman would be able to recognize that. I didn't know that. Cool. Thomas, I pity any guy trying to date Jana. So many compliments. How will his get through? By the way, this comment, which is like more like a joke, jokely comment, has a deep sense, Thomas. And exactly here, we would see confidence, right? So a man who is confident about himself, and this man knows uh, what kind of actions to do, how to behave himself, he would be fine. And when a woman, especially when you want to have a beautiful woman next to you, when this woman would receive compliments from someone else, that is fine. When you see that this woman don't take these compliments as other options and she doesn't try to play, right? So of course, confidence of men would be number one, which would be important here, how to handle this. And every beautiful woman who receiving all the attention, actually, like, it's pleasant to receive compliments, but serious woman wouldn't need this attention and not take this attention seriously. Compliment is just something pleasant, but at the same time means nothing, guys. Literally nothing. You cannot do anything with a compliment. It doesn't mean that they are not important, they are not necessary. They are, of course. It's just the way to as well build some communication, and that's positive. But every person who can give you a compliment doesn't mean that this person is serious to you and meets all the standards a woman want in a man. So this is very different story. And when a woman already has been in a relationships, of course, her reaction for compliments would be just polite, and men shouldn't worry about that. For I would say that if you're a woman, if you have a beautiful girlfriend and she receiving compliments, it is a compliment for you as for a man as well, that you was that guy who was able to approach to conquer a heart of a very beautiful woman who attracts other people. So nothing wrong with that. Oh, Bob, you're here, welcome. I prefer to change it. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it appear correctly. Yeah, already done. Mm, not sure to which comment of Tom this comment from Juan. I would say that, guys, if you need to pretend, sooner or later, all the masks would be off, right? And your woman or other people around you would understand your true colors. So of course you can pretend, and some you can look fancy with a very low budget, for example. It can mislead, but you cannot fake your lifestyle. And yeah, still to pretend doesn't mean to be. Yeah, congrats. Are dear Joanna, are men good at cooking considered attractive in Slavic culture too? Yes, absolutely. It's it's not a important quality for a woman. I would say that every Ukrainian woman knows how to cook. Many of them love cooking. So it wouldn't be a request number one from a man, but if a man able to cook, it would be just cute and beneficial, because women would even love to take care of your man, to cook home food. But sometimes when men would say, I'm going to cook today, I would do. Our men's job about cooking, any kind of meat outside on a grill or barbecue. So it would be shashlik, for example. That is a men's area. And in Ukraine, from time to time, friends or couples, they go out when spring comes, and it's pleasant already, warm outside. So we go in for different kind of picnics, or people who has private houses with some backyard. And this is obviously men's territory. Would it be the any point for you, any plus in relationships to conquer a woman? No. That would be just a benefit. So still everything depends on your qualities. Is all the qualities are there and you have your compatibilities if you fit to each other. So then it would be just great. If you cannot cook at all, it still would be perfectly fine because other qualities on right places. And our women like to cook and want to take care of you. It's one of our main way to say that she loves and appreciates you. Exactly, home cooking. It's another way to say I love you. Happy day. I'm glad. Ian, hello, sir. Hi, Jana. Hope you're okay. Hello, Anne and what? Yes, I am exactly okay, guys. Better now. In other words, Bill gives a compliment to Han that Han is a handsome man and can be can accidentally mislead with his appearance that women can think that he's a player. Juan Antonio to Bill, if the man appeared attractive enough for her, she may give him a chance. It's up to her at that moment, the situation and her feelings. Guys, I would say that sometimes men without any specific attractive appearance, but because of his actions can attract attention of a woman, and woman can like be like obsessed, but in a healthy way, obsessed even with this guy, because woman would choose a man according to his qualities and actions, what she can see towards herself. So, guys, my one of main points that you would be desirable to a woman if she would feel special with you, if you can treat her as a something special, and then doesn't not that much matter what appearance you have. He doesn't work as a chief anymore, but he still adores to cook. And yeah, of course, this is a benefit. He's a good host every time I visit him. He can cook something delicious. Of course, it's a benefit for his girlfriend. I would agree with this statement. Yes, what? Thomas, so serious question for Jana. If Ukrainian girls think an attractive guy might cheat or not be serious, does that make you feel less interested? And if so, do they feel guys have different feelings? I Tom, we cannot claim all handsome guys that they are players and would cheat. Again, it's up to your qualities. Nothing wrong to have a pretty face. For women, for men, doesn't matter. What does matter is exactly your inner world and your personal qualities. It is important. As for a beautiful woman as well, um, not enough to be just an arm candy. And every man, of course, want to see something more than just the arm candy next to him. Of course, he as well want to have reliable partner who would be loyal, who would respect and appreciate himself. The same to a woman. Nothing wrong with the attractive face. More important how your actions are, how you behave yourself with this woman, the way you treat this woman. If so, do they feel guys have different feelings? Uh, Not sure I understand completely. I think that every good-looking woman still would um, as well try to show all her qualities, all her inner world, and to be a good partner for you. Guys, we still have 10 minutes, so can be. But then I wouldn't be able to read till the end of the chat. What, Anочка? If a man cannot maintain eye contact, a woman will perceive it as not confident. Sign number one is the for eye contact, confidence, masculine. Yeah, it has sense, but I mean, just eye contact, of course, wouldn't work. Not enough just to stare at a woman. Of course, you need to be brave enough to be able to come to a woman, and especially not to be just too much corny, and to be interesting, creative, brave. To talk to her, to invite her for a date. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Thomas, my experience about the appearance related to Ukrainian ladies nowadays it depends on their social class and standard of education. Things always progress with the Ukrainian ladies as well as the men. Mm, Not sure about education part. You mean your personal level of development, not a degree, right? So in general, yeah. Okay, sign number two, communication. Fluid conversations and interest in conversations are attractive. This is for sure, guys. Shows a man has interests and knowledge, but again shows confidence because he can keep a conversation. Yes, agree. Going making you want to continue communication plus adds attraction. And sign number three, flowers not just for courtship, but it also shows that you are willing to invest, generous. At Villa Invest. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I would say that those guys who are players like pickuppers, they wouldn't even bring flowers, right? They wouldn't invest. They would expect this, like every day a new girl. They don't have time to commit. You invest your time, money, energy, and effort into building, maintaining the relationships and keeping your interest. Yes, guys, this I would cross even when you invest your time, energy, and effort. It would be basic indicator that you at least can be serious to this woman, because the rest, if you don't even do that, the rest, guys, woman cannot even give a chance to a man who doesn't show this level of interest, because she expect every woman wants to start relationships for a purpose, to date and to create a family. Women different from men. I understand that period of guys when you want to have new experiences, when you want to play around, that's perfectly fine. You need to accept your experience, to receive your experience, and that is fine. For women, of course, it is different, and especially for Ukrainian women, and they don't have a wish and time, and it's against morals to have the same experience as man has. So what the sense for a woman to start to as well waste her time to start this communication with the man without serious intentions, who after 1 week of playing would skip this woman. Yeah, it's emotional, psychological, mental damage for every woman. So of course you want to see some actions from you and to understand that you are serious, that you are not a player, because you don't want to stay broken-hearted and used. So only these kind of investments would be an indicators for you that you at least can be serious. Would it work or not? This is another question, of course, and you need to find this out. That is why people start dating. Tom, do Ukrainian girls not feel worried that depending on how they dress can create some feelings? It's the same with the guy. We are not worried about being their first love, but the last. Uh, yes, the woman as well. Absolutely, don't. Not that much important to be the first love, but the last it is important, of course. It's as well related to what I just recently said. And the question, do girls not feel worried that depending on how they dress can create some feelings? Tom, I'm not sure I got this question. Every woman try to be pretty and try to have her style according to her um, lifestyle and opportunities. Women always about some shopping, so everybody according to the budget, how often to do, how expensive items to buy. Based on what Juan Antonio said, we are meeting via Zoom. It's hard to tell. For example, I met a lady I was interested in, but she wore a sweatshirt to the meeting. This is not an indicator exactly because of the Zoom meeting. So for real meeting, I believe it would be different. And usually our women, Ukrainian women, would take seriously every real date. So of course, a woman would prefer to wear dress or skirt and heels, exactly to be at her best feminine mode. But Zoom introduction, of course, it's short. It's like quite. Um, Late time, not that much late, but still in the evening, so it's still different. So to wear a sweatshirt, that is fine. More important, exactly, to introduce each other, your personality, to see do you have any things in common, and then you would find out, is this constant style of this woman, or she like would commit and open herself more in the future. Juan Antonio, I think depending on the person, an extremely beautiful woman may have a more difficult time as most men will be too afraid to approach her. This is true, guys. She might be a fantastic lady. This is true. No time to explain in details. If you want to remind me at my next live stream, I would explain this part. But this is obviously true because every man, yeah, which would look at this lady would have a question and maybe some fears or lack of confidence. Thomas, so for me, I have to decide, was it because she didn't have much interest or she was tired? Girls want the man to make the move, but it also does not feel like she is into it if she does that. Even here are things like Lone Week. I totally understand and can overlook it for at least a while. It can be a combination of different factors. Again, I don't want to speculate with this topic, but as well, woman you met, she stays in Ukraine, yeah, and this mental pressure constantly with alarms and with bad news and with all these things, they can affect. So of course, yeah, you would find out. Though I believe that she is a feminine woman, at least pictures at her profile in amazing dresses. So I believe it's there. So no, it's definitely not a lack of interest exactly to you, just because um, like more important to understand impression of each other and to find out their communication, your intentions and other things. You would still have time, hopefully, right, um, to prepare yourself for first real date. That would be a different moment. Sometimes a woman cannot prepare themselves properly due to life circumstances. Yes, exactly. They also have their own schedule after all. Yeah, not only about schedule, mental uh, face right now, working schedule, different circumstances as well. Like some women really has this style when they wouldn't, do a bright makeup and dress out. Some women can find this a bit awkward to dress up on a online video meeting, and especially, to do this, to dress up, to do makeup, and after 1 hour of communications, you need to go sleep, so to watch everything. So probably she has other strong sides, and maybe, yeah, cannot judge from just one case. If during second meeting she still doesn't show a better side of herself, then you have to decide for yourself where you are okay with the amount of the effort she seemed to be willing to put in. Yes, I agree this is a biased comment because, as I told, it might be just inner a desire of a woman, and if it is not there, to dress up, to be beautiful exactly for you, it would be like kind of indicator of your personality. And as a man, you might accept to yourself a decision: do you want such type of woman, or you want something else? For me, guys, it is not a red flag because I as well cannot say that women who are very much addicted to their appearance and, spending couple hours on preparation for all these extra makeups, it's first of all, this is not very practical. It can seems nice at the beginning, but then when you would wait for hours until she would be able to escape from house, that wouldn't be enjoyable. Second, it usually shows that woman has her appearance as a major card, that it's her strength. But I think woman's appearance is just like important, but it's not just very, very um, first and major quality why you next to women. Of course, beside all the beautiful women, you would accept what you attracted to, but then you need to deal with the personality, right? And as well, after such dating period, you need to understand that you're choosing life partner. And some women who do this extra effort with the makeup and so on, when they will wash off the makeup, you can see different person with no makeup. Yeah, so do you want to deal with that? Yeah, so you would see in one hand like very feminine women, she dressing up, she doing, some commitment. But on the other hand, you have opportunity to see how she would look like in a daily basis. Tom, I recently received a message. Would you wait? What you waiting? I would send after I will finish the stream. Good news for you. Juan Antonio de Thomas, regarding the lady you dated on Zoom, you have to take her situation into consideration before judging her interest. It's not just about a person's clothing. We must see her interests. Yeah, I would agree with Vatvat, with Juan. So better to take more things in a consideration and to talk further and to see, to learn her personality, her life goals, her current situation, which is important and affecting us a lot, of course. Tom, well, I don't have a UA girlfriend just yet, so I will say your positivity has made those days in between helpful. Well, you're on the process. Like, I cannot agree even with this statement because it's not literally there, but you're on the way. So we'll see. Probably in a few weeks you can use another words, about your status. The rest of chat, that is what I want to know. For it of chat, yeah, absolutely fine with that, Thomas. It's exactly the purpose of these streams when you can reach and ask questions which you interested and want to know. So that is perfectly fine. And as well, I think nothing offensive here when guys can give their opinion. At least those guys who replied to you, they almost didn't miss any of our live streams. So our regulars from the beginning of this channel. So they can as well learn a lot and can collect all the information what we already described and gave here. Janet comment that can cook is attractive so long as he cooking doesn't poison kill her. A man be able to cook even basic meals indicate he knew how to manage his life. Interesting statement. Interesting. I can agree to a certain extent, but at the same time, even when a man cannot cook, or at least, when a man says, I don't know how to cook, I can deal just with eggs, yeah, that's all my skills, that still would be attractive man. It's not that he cannot manage, it just means that he focus on something else. And usually guys can prefer to cook something simple, exactly not to invest too much time, and to be focused on something else to a certain extent, yeah. Oh, I learned to cook shashlik when I was in Ukraine, but that was 15 years ago. Do girls appreciate cooking besides making shashlik? For example, my go-to has always been a lasagna dinner because you can do 3 courses: salad, dinner, dessert. Uh, usually in Ukraine, I don't know your experience, but I think it might be pretty the same. So while men cook in shashlik, women responsible for salads, some vegetables, and dressings and other things. Yeah. So obligations are separated according to roles. And to cook lasagna as well, cool. Maybe dish not for every day, takes time as well, takes some your personal time to be busy with any, yeah. And if you can cook main dish, still woman can come with something else, or you can just take this initiative like, okay, today dinner is on me, when you already date and living together. That can be very nice, romantic, cozy atmosphere and would be appreciated. Yeah, we spent fighting kitchen. Bob, I have always felt and believe that if you are in a relationship with someone beautiful internally and externally, then that should be never be an issue if you have confidence in yourself as well as her. Right, guys? And every man can receive compliments as well. And women, wise women, need to stand with that in a wise way. It as well shows, and every woman, I believe, would have a little worries, but as well would be proud that her man as well interest into something else. That would show to her that as well she did a good, correct choice. No one wants to date or live with a loser, of course. So when women can see that men can have options but not prefer to have options, that is just a perfect situation. Era, wow, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you. A really big wallet that doesn't disagree with you is attractive. Disagree with her, do you mean that when you constantly pleasing women's wishes with any kind of purchases, it would be attractive to women? It would be attractive just at very, very early stages. it wouldn't guarantee serious relationships, then she would still not respect this man. First of all, guys, I replied to you as well a few times. Men might feel and know when to say no to his woman, not because he's greedy, but due to rational reasons. Women not always would be happy with that, but believe me, if you constantly would please woman with every her wish, she would feel quite bored, and it can bring lack of respect. Of course, difficult to bring certain example right now. You might understand and feel the situation. Sometimes, believe me, it is just necessary. So I don't agree that if big wallet what doesn't disagree with her is attractive. No, it is disattractive, I would say. It would be attractive just for ladies who seeking for a sponsor without real feelings to her sponsor. I cannot even say a partner for temporary partner. When you still, it wouldn't bring respect and loyalty from this woman, and she would be next to this man as long as it would be comfortable for her. But then, this expression when a woman says, when she dating or living with a really wealthy guy, she says, I'm living in a golden cage, I want to escape from a golden cage, just because just wallet cannot satisfy all the requests from a woman, because she need as well to have good connection with human, to spend time, to have things in common, to be a team, to respect you for something. And to be just a big wallet, guys, it is not enough. Have a great day, Bob. Thank you. Thank you. Juan Antonio, woman must see the man is a higher level than herself in order to be attracted to him. Yes, that's what I meant as well. Intelligent, life experiences, education, ability to provide safety, security, quality of life, etc. Right. Okay, yes, thank you for confirmation. Guys, trying to see what else interesting we have here. Women are attracted to a man she can learn from. Yes, that's true. Different topics, different abilities. Yes, I can confirm, guys. And could say quality men and women are well present themselves, so the eternal quality will reflect the appearance. Yeah, great assumption. Good question, but nothing comes up to my mind. Hairstyle is okay with this hairstyle. Some of our guys have the same as well. I cannot say that's anything wrong with that. Tattoos as well. Many people have the tattoos as well, like tolerance. Some people, some with unique maybe request can prefer, but I don't think that it would be a deal breaker. So I think that is fine. A red flag, out of style, too much. When a man really looks awkward, so woman wouldn't feel confident next to such type of man in his company. Yeah, it would be unattractive indoors to be too much out of modern style. What else? For some women, when maybe some guys do extreme piercing and tattoos on their faces, this can be for many women disattractive. But in general, Tom, with you, everything is okay. Oh yeah, this lady was very demanding that Felina had to open the door and to let her in to have her food. It's dinner time. Thomas, based on Juan's question, guys don't want to be one off. They want to be the one that a girl cares and receive compliments from. Mm, I would say, in another way, for a woman to accept compliments from certain special men would be most important. It would be like your major mission, yeah, to be attractive to this special man she really wants in her life. Other compliments, just thank you, just being appreciated, but it doesn't affect her life or behavior. I think you might understand. Кстати, потом открою. Hello, Sam. Okay, guys, we would finish. Might be, yeah. On Saturday, I would be here with you as well. Yes, and this Sunday we would meet for group coaching session, guys. So I'm waiting for you. We would give an update into the Telegram group Birch Brothers. So you are welcome. Guys, and you are welcome as well to join to Telegram group from this channel, Ukraine Dating.tv. So if you as well want to share what you want to know, what kind of topics we might cover, if you have any questions as well, you can join and ask your questions. Okay, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I would remind to you, please don't forget to put like to this video, to subscribe to our channel if you want to support Ukraine Dating.tv. To keep this channel run more and more, to give you educational information, you can go to buy me a coffee /Ukraine Dating.tv, and you can take any level of membership, and you can just bring virtual flowers. You can congratulate our Yulichka from United Kingdom. Maybe some of you want to send her flowers, to congratulate her with her birthday. Guys, thank you for your company, for your time, for excellent comments. We'll see you on Saturday. Have a wonderful day.